all refreshed and back in our seats, let the curtains rise and the play unfold. It being the Golden Jubilee year of the Mumbai province of Don Bosco, DBIS decided to honor its patron saint, Saint John Bosco, by staging a play on his life and time. So, without further ado, we present our inspirational and heartwarming musical.
Man with a Dream, an adaptation of Peter Gonzalez's play about Don Bosco, an unforgettable journey that we are sure will remain in our hearts forever.
Disfrute del espectáculo.
So sit back, absorb, and enjoy.
The last 72 years of my life has been filled with blessings. My works have expanded beyond my imagination in Italy, France, Spain, and Argentina. Yet there have been challenges at every step of the way. My father died when I was 3, and I knew back then that life would not be so easy. The future seemed uncertain and bleak. But a mysterious dream that I had at the age of 9 set the blueprint of who I was meant to be and what I was called to do.
Stop! Stop this!
John, you can't win them over with blows. You will need to be loving and kind.
But I'm just a boy.
You will have a teacher.
You will accomplish all you've just seen if you remain humble, steadfast, strong.
Humble, steadfast, strong. Humble, steadfast, strong. Humble, steadfast, strong. a sort of paranormal play. And what Jesus got to do with dreams when Fiora's had his say? Italy's 1825, a cesspool of discord. So why the fuss, you may be saying? We're in something odd. Dream children, bring into vision the golden horizon, the promise of day. Dream children, bring into springtime, come herald the sunshine, new light for the way. A hero dreamed a mystery dream when he was only 9. And when he told his friends, they sneered and called him asinine. Until one day the dream took shape, became reality. Today the world has thought him fit to star in history. Dream children, bring into vision the golden horizon, the promise of day. Dream children, bring into springtime, come herald the sunshine, new light for the way. Little John was only 3 when his dear father died. So Mama Margaret struggled hard to help the kids survive. Johnny was the Benjamin, the brightest of the 3. The eldest and the toughest was her stepson Anthony.
If I catch you with a book, God help you. I'll fist you, punch you, knock you off your feet. I cannot understand how you grow to be a man with that Latin and that grammar and that Greek. It's you who gives him preferential treatment. You pick for him the best of everything. I'll skin the little fool. He dreams of going to school. Just who the hell he thinks he is, a king.
That's not the way to see it, son. I beg you. I love you just as much I love the boy. Your father's last intention was Johnny's education. With dying words, my son, how can I toy?
However much you say you love me, Margaret, my mother's dead and that's my bitter pill. I know I'm destitute, don't want a substitute. I'll work for you but not without the bill. My father was a farmer, not a sluggard. Through solid work he learned to do and dare. And now you pamper him with bookish paraffin. This partiality is so unfair.
Forgive me, son, I didn't mean to hurt you. But farmers of today must soon believe that someday all this learning may help them in exploring the avenues which yet they do not see.
I've grown up strong and sturdy without study. Look at me. I don't need books to tell me what to do. I think it is a greed. Our donkey cannot read, and yet he's even stronger than you.
You guessed it. Anthony's voice was stronger. Johnny could remain home no longer. So for sure he went, his mind now solidly bent, to work his way through school, although in many ways the journey wasn't cool.
Hello, city people, I need your concern. Any job will do, I am eager to earn. All that I need is a little loaf of bread and a place in your attic to lay my tired head.
That was Johnny's history. Back in the days he settled in Sherry, all alone. Life meant working through the evening, schooling through the day, studying at night, far, far from home.
Hello, busy people, would any school admit a lad who knows a little more than just the alphabet? All I have to give is an eagerness to learn, a readiness to work, and yes, a prayer for your good turn.
That was Johnny's history. Back in the days he settled in Sherry, all alone. Life meant working through the evening, schooling through the day, studying at night, far, far from home.
Raise your hands when you're done. John, let me see your answer.
Here it is, sir.
This is just the same as a textbook. You copied, didn't you?
I didn't, sir. I wrote that myself, from memory.
You couldn't do that on your own. Lying, aren't you?
No.
Take to the door.
Hello, civilization. Should you always win the race at the cost of those who haven't a chance to boast about a face? For your champions believe one cannot beat your best if there's nothing in his pocket and the village is his nest. That was Johnny's history. Back in the days he settled in Sherry, all alone. Life meant working through the evening, schooling through the day, studying at at night, far, far from home.
I'm going to be a priest someday. I'll show the young God really cares. Their joys and sorrows I shall dare to call my own. I'll give my life for my boys. When I become a priest, they'll say, there is someone who knows the way. I roam the streets in search of a forgotten youth. I'll give my life for their joys.
I'm overjoyed to see you, son, a man of God for everyone. Now you begin to walk the road of suffering. You'll have to listen for his voice.
I'll be a shepherd to youth who are fettered by violence, starvation, oppression, and hate. Love will precede me wherever he leads me. I'll cling to the hope that the young can be saved. To any boy and girl in need, I'll be a friend they can believe. I'll share my roof, my time, and most of all I pledge to sacrifice my very life for this choice.
So, he scanned the streets of Turin in a bid every homeless boy to win. He didn't have to scream and shout the festive way he went about. Soon got going to capture the minds of boys of every type and kind.
Hey fellows, you won't believe. Hey Joe, come and see. I've got someone to show you.
Who?
A padre.
A padre? No, but you can count me out. I'm not sentimental about. I've nothing to do with, don't wanna do with padres. Sorry, but you can count us out. We're not sentimental about. We've nothing to do with, don't wanna do with padres. They promenade their costumes at the Sunday Mass. Their boots shine brighter than a refined glass. And you wonder, it's paradise for you and me. They welcome people of society. They're busy with their fashionable piety. And you wonder, wouldn't Jesus feel embarrassed too? No, but you can count me out. I'm not sentimental about. I've nothing to do with, don't wanna do with padres. Sorry, but you can count us out. We're not sentimental about. We've nothing to do with, don't wanna do with padres.
Cool it, fellows, just listen to me. He's not this guy pilot your life need to see. He's another kind of padre, Don Bosco. I ran to the church from the pouring rain. The angry servants called me filthy names. Then suddenly this priest came and stopped him cold. He called me his buddy, smiled and got me sold. He wanted me to promise I'd come back again, on condition that I bring along my gang of friends. I guess you're gonna like him too. So that's it, fellas, let's give it a try. He could be the stairway to our place in the sky. We got someone to hope for, someone to look for. Don Bosco. Stop this.
Several allegations about your work have reached the mayor from various sections of society. We to bring them to your notice.
Your rascals destroy hedges, litter the streets, deface the walls with graffiti, and batter the city with their howling and shouting.
City ecologists have complained that you and your urchins have reduced lawns in public parks to patches of mud. You're destroying the beauty of Turin.
There are rumors that your activity with these urchins is a cover-up for something more dangerous. Officials allege that you're gearing up a band of rebels to subvert the government's efforts to unify our nation.
The mayor, as a friend, recommends that you and your boys stay off the streets. Confine yourself to priestly duties within the walls of your church. You fail, and you may expect consequences. On a personal note, why is a handsome, talented, intelligent priest like you wasting your time with these low-down scoundrels, eh? Watch your step. Strong. Make yourself humble, steadfast, strong.
What are you going to do now, Don Bosco? Are you going to leave us and go away?
Go away? Where else can I go? You're in your midst, I feel at home. No other place I can call my own. You are my life, you capture my heart. Where else can I go when I've chosen just one path? I wanna be right by your side. I wanna be your best friend and guide. For you I study, for you I pray. Each of you is precious to me. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. 'Cause we'll have confidence in God's good providence. He clothes the lilies and gives the birds a home. Though dark times assail us, He will never fail us. We will trust in Him alone.
Viva Don Bosco, long live Don Bosco. He's the kind of friend to all, the idol of the hour. Viva Don Bosco, long live Don Bosco. He's the guy we like to follow, he's our star.
Hey, now Bosco's really different. Never thought until this instant how a priest could understand us and the things we say and do. To his life we see and witness, to a God of love and kindness, someone who accepts us just the way we are.
Viva Don Bosco, long live Don Bosco. He's the kind of friend to all, the idol of the hour. Viva Don Bosco, long live Don Bosco. He's the guy we like to follow, he's our star.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't ever think the future got rosy. That's just where the scene got rough and murky. Don Bosco's ways seemed terribly odd to Orthodox clerics caught up in a pod.
It isn't necessary to tell you why we have gathered here today. We know it well. It is our duty to let God's Spirit have a say. We must support Bosco, encourage him. Or more importantly, even guide him. You may begin.
Bosco, you work with unparalleled faith and zeal, but I'm afraid your health is failing. A break from work for a year or two would certainly help to regain your strength.
Bosco, the intelligentsia of the city, the police and bureaucracy are determined to encumber you. If this were God's work, it sure would have been smoother. Could it be that you have got things wrong all along?
Bosco, I think your work with these boys is preposterously unbecoming of a priest.
A priest who runs, a priest who juggles, a priest who romps around with children of the street,
A priest who dreams, a priest who whistles, a priest who tucks his cassock up to show his feet, a priest who laughs, a priest who tumbles, a priest who never cares to let his hair look neat. What has become of our decorum? Oh, how can these profanities repeat?
a priest who hums pop culture songs, who finds the chant of Vespers rather boring,
A priest whose prayers are never long, and if one volunteers, you catch him snoring. A priest who's out when we are in. Oh, how we rage and how we rave while he is roaming.
What has become of our decorum? Can we call this hooligan a priest?
In God's name, Bosco, stop this!
This is Satan's business!
An uplifting work couldn't be Satan's business, Monsignor. I think that Bosco has a unique calling. Let's stand together to keep his work from falling.
Prudence has always guided our vision. I suggest he control their numbers. Concentrate on just a few.
Pick the cream of these 300, educate and make them learn it. Then your work will be rewarded when at last they do succeed. Briefly then, you should consider our remarks of your endeavor. We don't mean to be unkind.
Bosco, could we read your mind?
I thank you all for being sincere. But it's the voice of God I hear. And in what you regard as being wise is to either stop or to compromise. For I believe that someday soon the dream will soar beyond the gloom. I see God's work, a school, a playground, and a home to shelter thousands of my boys. I'll be a shepherd to youth who are fettered by violence, starvation, oppression, and hate. Love will precede me wherever He leads me. I'll cling to the hope that the young can be saved. And even more, I see a world embracing every boy and girl, and in their midst behold 1,000,000 men and women giving all unto their lives for my choice.
Come now, did you notice how he plays hocus pocus with his dreams that never cease? You may brand me vindictive, but to his dreams he is addicted. I am very certain he is diseased.
Bosco is diseased. Bosco's mad, it's evident. He must be sent to an asylum. We must stop his madness now or else it will be late.
Bosco's mad, he's tough to handle, but unless we stop his scandal, we have much to lose because our dignity is at stake.
Bosco's mad, that's definite. We know it's painful to admit it. We must form a strategy to quietly captivate.
We'll have a strategy in place.
We'll have a strategy in place.
The meeting is adjourned.
They had a strategy in place. They thought they would proffer an innocent-looking offer to ride through the country amidst nature's bounty. But the dream ride would end around the city bend, where they planned to lead Bosco straight through the asylum gate. There, they hoped to see him languish, cringing with regret and anguish, solidly secured for a year or two. But of what would happen next, they had no clue. We'll give you a little glimpse of Bosco's clever view.
The two priests were to implement the strategy. The coachman was told what to do.
No sooner do I hear the door slam, I got to move on.
Ah, dear Bosco, it's time. You got some rest? Hop in. Let's ride out together into the country.
Now that's a tempting offer I cannot resist. especially when coated with sugar.
The two priests were obviously unaware
Happened, Don Bosco.
that Bosco was clever and shrewd.
Seniors first, Monsignor.
But it's a joyride for you.
Seniors first, and I'll be right by you.
I hear the door slam.
Roll on, coachman.
Stop, stop! It's not us, it's him! Coachman, stop! It's not us, it's him! Bosco, what have you done?
That strategy ended in a tragedy. The scheming priests were thought to have a malady. They were greeted at the asylum gate with firm wardens in place to ensure they would stay put for a month or two. But to get back to our story, for Bosco, life still didn't get cozy. He had to navigate through the wily tide to ensure his dream wasn't cast aside. With several summons and evictions in a row, it seemed like he still had many more miles to go before he could house scores of boys who, too many, were just despised human toys. His heart full of sadness, to God alone, he let his agony show.
Is this part of your design? Is this your work or is it mine? Is what I dare to undertake no more than just my sad mistake? Does my heart yearn to do your will? Or am I just a fanatic here? Then what is it you want me to do? Where is this dream that must come true? Oh, Lord, the dream you made me dream when I was 9 is yearning for your one distinctive sign. Why do you hide from me, Lord? Am I the tragic victim of your plans? Do you still cherish me within your hands? Have you forgotten me, Lord? The boys had won a place within this heart. Now if you abandon them, tear it apart, and never let me be. Lord, the world denies your right to our place. Now if they are yours, then come on, show your face. Why don't you answer me?
Bosco's dream seemed shattered, but a tumble-down shed, broken and tattered, was the answer to his prayers.
Don Bosco?
That's right.
My name is Pinardi. I hear you're looking to build a place for a laboratory?
Not a laboratory, an auditory.
Pardon me, I wouldn't know the difference. But I have a perfect place in mind for you.
Wow, now that's impressive.
That's my house, Don Bosco. What I had in mind for you is the other one.
No, I can't do anything with that. I can't even get under the roof. But if you lower the floor by 3 feet so I can enter without bumping my head, I'll take it.
Done. 300 relay.
And if you give me this entire vacant ground, I'll give you another 300.
Make it 320 and the space is all yours.
Accepted.
That's a deal.
That space seemed like a tiny little mole, but it brought peace and light to his soul. He finally had a place he could call his own. He and his boys no longer had to roam.
My dearest sons, you sure recall those hunted years, 4 years in all, how 5 evictions made us roam without a place to call our own. But now I'm glad and so enthused to tell you all the joyful news. We have a home, we have a place, the happy chance to touch God's face. Oh Lord, you left us to behold the miracle. No pity for you are deeper. Still, you found me in a dream. Oh Lord, you treat us as the apple of your eye. You have listened and responded to our cry. Yes, you have heard our plea. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Bosco's reputation soon caught on like fire. It reached all those trapped in a mire. Soon, there was an increase in his rallies. People from small towns and several distant alleys
gambling den at Piazza, cabaret at the Jardinera. Sight of a priest outside of town will make you stay. Walk up the length of every dark alley, visit the slum around the big city, pick up the rumor floating in the air.
The Bosco craze is here to stay. All trams, all gangs, shoe shines, waiters, masons, tailors, all craving for him.
Now this is an ordinary attraction, not a parody of compassion. Here's a brand new vision of what life could be. Hope for the young in desperation, trapped in the web of manipulation. Change the changing world of industry.
The Bosco craze is here to stay.
Welcome to the new finale, welcome to the oratory, welcome to the haven of the free. Open every single Sunday, you forget to think of Monday. If you don't believe me, come and see.
The Bosco craze is here to stay.
Welcome to you artisans and crafters, pickpockets and dagger lickers, midnight alley kings and all ye parsed out be. This is not some new deportment, bet you won't regret the moment. Here's new life for you, I guarantee.
The Bosco craze is here to stay. All trams, all gangs, shoe shines, waiters, masons, tailors, all craving for him. With several achievements now in a row, Bosco's works began to grow. He soon had a simple remedy for every youthful malady. He knew how to breathe new life and passion for a happy life and a healthy vision. Here we make sanctity consistently cheerful, not in being ascetical. Sanctity is doing our everyday duty with the consolation that we do His will.
The sanctity's neither praying all day, nor putting on the frown. You knew some even grew their hair, so bugs and lies could multiply. But
Here we make sanctity consistently cheerful, not in being ascetical. Sanctity is doing our everyday duty with the consolation that we do His will.
And there are saints who used to wear hair shirts on the slide. You knew some even grew their hair, so bugs and lies could multiply. But
Here we make sanctity consistently cheerful, not in being ascetical. Sanctity is doing our everyday duty with the consolation that we do His will.
And there are saints who wish to starve, who keep away from food. And here I've seen to cut the dregs of my porridge when it isn't tasting good for you.
Here we make sanctity consistently cheerful, not in being ascetical. Sanctity is doing our everyday duty with the consolation that we do His will.
As the years rolled on, early gloomy days were bygones. Even old-time cynics came to see Bosco's vibrant community. Guess what really takes the cake? The statesmen and the clergy came to stake their bid to beckon Bosco to float a new society.
Don Bosco, your dream must live on. Establish it far in the future. Get helpers to work when you're gone. Your spirit and charm they must nurture.
And so he immediately set out to glean a harvest of young volunteers. But then he began his Salesian dream with bread far and wide through the years.
Both young men and women surrendered their lives to work for the youth of their day, dispelling despair with the power of a smile in the style of the Don Bosco way.
Help the dream live on. Don't stop the dreaming. We've only just begun, and there's so much in store. The world of youth is waiting, their future in thy making. Embrace them with compassion, especially the poor. And even more, I see a world embracing every boy and girl. And in their midst, behold, 1,000,000 men and women giving call unto their last for my joy.
Years and more have passed. What has the dreamer gained? His wisdom and his gentle smile continue to remain. His dream gave birth to dreamers who travel distant paths to let the flame ignite the dreams in 1,000,000,000 youthful hearts. Dream children, bring into vision the golden horizon, the promise of day. Dream children, bring into springtime the herald of sunshine, new light for the way.
Learn, innovate, transform. Learn, innovate, transform. Learn, innovate, transform. Learn, innovate, transform. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, 'cause we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, 'cause we can see it. Here's to the ones that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Here's to the ones that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. Learn, innovate, transform. Learn, innovate, transform. Learn, innovate, transform. Learn, innovate, transform.
Gather round now, look at me.
Bosco, Don Bosco.
Respect the love, the only way.
Bosco, Don Bosco.
If you wanna come with me.
Bosco, Don Bosco.
Door is open now every day.
Bosco, Don Bosco.
'Cause
This 1+2 rendezvous, all invited. This what we do, how we do. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, 'cause we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, 'cause we can see it. Here's to the ones that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Here's to the ones that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. Learn, innovate, transform. 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 Look who we are.
Bosco, Bosco, Bosco!
Don Bosco!
Bosco, Bosco, Bosco!